Today's episode of FilmRiot is brought to you by Full Sail University. Welcome to Mail Sack Mondays, where we open my mail sack and take a look inside.
We jingle it. We jingle the mail sack. Jingle, jingle, motherfucker.
Why?
It's good. Well, it's
Okay.
Mail sack, taking a look in Riot's mail sack.
Usually we cut to a question, but this time we cut to me because we're unpredictable. How do you like them apples?
See, that would have been unpredictable, but you said, how do you like them apples?
That's the phrase.
Yeah, but everybody says that, so it's predictable. It would have been unpredictable if you were like, how do you like them grapes?
Yeah. We'll retake it. Usually we cut to a question, but this time we cut to me because we're unpredictable. How you like them rhubarbs?
See, now that's unpredictable.
Yeah, because they thought I was going to say grapes.
Yeah.
Or you thought I was going to say grapes. Because we're going to edit that first part out, right?
No.
Well, how can I get a cop for a short film? That can be difficult. It kind of depends. Usually you're going to need to get permits. It depends on what you mean. If you need cops to like block off a street for you or something, that's one thing. If you need a cop to be in it, that's more difficult because they usually have to get permission from the city to actually do it. When we had a friend pull a cop car up for Tell, but we had to completely remove the number from his cop car so it wasn't seen on screen. So that can be difficult when you're on the lower end of things. Of course, there's always picture vehicles, what they call them, when there's a vehicle that's seen on screen that you'll rent or whatever, that is called a picture vehicle. So you can always rent like prop cop cars and whatnot and get the costumes. That's easy enough. But if you want to use a cop for your film, just go ahead and call your local police department, not by dialing 911. That would be not great. But call your local police department and just ask them, and you might luck out. You never know. Hi, Ryan. What was your first camera and when did you get it? I think it was the JVC VHS camcorder that I have right now that I busted out before, and I will bust out again just cause. Ugh. So this is an RCA VHS camcorder that I had when I was younger and I did most of my short films on, but not my first one. My first one, obviously this was my parents' camera and they let me keep it for nostalgic reasons because I mean no one's using it anymore, obviously. But the first camera that they brought home that I started using, I think was a JVC, very similar to this, but a bit bigger even. But this is the one that I really started doing a lot of short films on, and then went to like VHS-C, those freaking massive like brick tapes and what have you. The first camera that was actually mine personally that I bought was the Canon XL2 after film school. Walking Dead or Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad.
That's actually kind of offensive to even put those two in like the same category.
That's like Wendy's cheeseburger or $100 steak. Don't get me wrong, I like Walking Dead. Walking Dead is fun, but Breaking Bad is one of the best TV shows I have ever... Even just take out TV show, it is some of the best character work I've ever freaking seen. They did things that blew my mind writing-wise and that influenced me greatly and opened my brain up to like, frack, you can do that. That's a great idea. Also, Bryan Cranston.
Brian, yeah.
My favorite shows right now both just ended, and it hurts my heart that they ended. Vikings and Hannibal. I love those shows so much. Hannibal, the acting and cinematography in Hannibal.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
I would say Hannibal is the best cinematography I've seen on TV.
Fact of life. That crap is delicious.
And nutritious. They eat people. What are y'all thoughts on the Air camera versus the Red cameras? All right. I am the furthest thing from a fanboy of any kind of gear, product, brand, whatever. The only brands that I get behind are ones where the people behind the company are fantastic and really are trying to push the film community forward, and I love what they're doing and where they're headed. Those are the only ones that I really get behind. Beyond that, I don't care what logo was slapped on a thing. If it doesn't do it the way I want it to do it, then be gone with it. I think the Alexa has gorgeous images, and I think the Red Epic has absolutely gorgeous images. And look at the Alexa, what Roger Deakins has done with it. Just freaking beautiful stuff. Prometheus was shot with the Red Epic, and that cinematography just put my jaw onto the floor. So it depends completely on the project. What project are you doing? What sort of image are you gonna get from each of these devices? Lenses come into play, of course. Even the C500 I'm in love with right now. So it totally depends on what I'm doing at the time and which one's gonna give me that look that I want for the story I'm telling. What should be taken into account when shooting a short film? There are so many things to keep in mind when making a short film, but I think first and foremost is your story and your character. Who is driving this story and how are you going to attach me to them? A lot of that needs to be thought of in pre-production. How you work the camera is a big part of it. What it sounds like is a big part of it, and more than anything else, who you cast to play that character. A big problem with some of these blockbusters that have been coming out lately that I've been pretty disappointed in quite a few of them is I just haven't felt connected to any characters. There's an entire disconnect, so I don't care what happens to them at all throughout the story. So it's just pretty images. There's nothing for me to attach myself to. So that's like the first thing. Figure out in pre-production how you're going to attach me to the character that's in your film, and I will be able to follow that till the end.
How to do a scene with an entire army in it, even when you show it on paper.
You could do cloning, basically. We actually, with PMS the horror movie, we only had 4 girls, but we had a shot where we wanted it to look like, I think it was 20 plus girls. And we just locked it down, did a high up sort of angle situation, and then just had sections where they were walking. And then just, masked around those sections so it filled out. It's pretty much the same way that they'll fill out like a football stadium. I was an extra in Ace Ventura Pet Detective, and the way that they did it even back then is we would sit in different sections of the stadium and then they would just comp all that together later. So it's taking that idea, I think, is probably your best bet.
Last question. How to fix audio with excessive noise like wind, air condition, traffic, etc.
That can be difficult if you have a lot of sounds contaminating your audio, like traffic. But if you have something that is a constant frequency, like the hum of an air conditioner, you can single that out in post and squash that frequency. Like if you use something like Adobe Audition, you can take a quiet point where it's just the air conditioner, create a noise print, and then squash that. You gotta be careful not to push it too far. The voices will start sounding like they're in a tin can, but it does a really great job. But when it's something like traffic, where it's this constant changing sound, that might be a time where you're gonna need to do ADR, which is not ideal because I hate ADR. If you dream of becoming a filmmaker, Full Sail University has degree programs to help you achieve that goal, including the on-campus Film Bachelor degree program. Throughout the Film Bachelor degree program, you're gonna learn the filmmaking process from start to finish on a campus that houses technology and resources that you need, that's being used by Hollywood at this very moment. In the online digital cinematography bachelor program, you'll learn what it takes to write, shoot, and edit your own films. Online students receive a technology package that includes a professional level digital video camera. And Full Sail is also excited to announce the new film production master's degree program, designed to give you an advanced education in the behind the scenes aspects of filmmaking. If you're interested in the writing side of film production, Full Sail offers creative writing degree programs in the bachelor's and master's levels. Full Sail grads have worked on things like The Hunger Games, Gravity, and FilmRiot.
Oh snap!
Because I went to Full Sail.
Yeah.
I'm a Full Sail alumni.
Yeah.
I attended the school
Yeah,
in the years of 2003 and also 4.
that.
I was a student there.
Yeah, we got that.
Through the Project Launch Box, Full Sail students receive a MacBook Pro preloaded with the same software you're going to find in the industry. Full Sail University also offers a variety of campus and online degrees in fields related to the entertainment and media industry. Visit fullsail.edu/FilmRiot to learn yourself some more.
Logo.
So that's it for today, which means it's time for my suggestion of the week. This one comes from director Gareth Edwards, which he did for a 48-hour film festival, and watching it just depresses me because he did it in 48 hours. He's a talented dude, that one. Director of Godzilla, if you didn't know. So check that out right here, and we'll see you guys next week. Oh, don't forget our posters, because our 5th anniversary episode already went up, which was Thursday, and we still got them posters. We actually have a few left over for people to purchase with money
With moolah.
to show your support and love. But that's it. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, don't forget to write, shoot, edit, repeat.